If you experience shedding, breakage, psoriasis, alopecia, bald patches, you need this Ayurveda spray. Do not bother using this if you don't desire fast hair growth, cause your hair may become too thick to handle. This spray encourages fast hair growth and scalp stimulation. This spray prevents dandruff, excessive breakage, and shedding. It heals inflamed scalp and strengthens the hair follicles. It thickens the hair and prevents premature graying. It also regrows your bald spots, prevents hair thinning. One of the ingredients used in this product will enhance your dark hair. It will bring some nice tints to brown or black hair and strengthen the strands. This spray promotes healthy hair growth and conditions the hair. It nourishes the hair follicles, prevents excessive hair fall. It prevents dandruff, revives damaged hair. It reduces inflammation, prevents premature graying. If you experience slow hair growth, shedding, thinning hair, postpartum hair loss, make sure not to mix this DIY hair growth tea. Results sets in after 2 weeks of consistent use as a leave-in spray. Use 2 to 3 times weekly. Welcome to the channel. My name is Dimma. Please give this video a thumbs up before you leave. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Share with your family and friends. I must apologize before I start off this video. There's a construction going on by our building. Please bear with me, I can't stop the noise. So to begin, grab a jar like so. Make sure the apparatus to be used is well sterilized. My very first ingredient for today's recipe is moringa powder. Moringa is rich in vitamins and minerals that are essential for healthy hair, including vitamin A, B, C, E, iron, and zinc. These nutrients work together to nourish hair follicles, strengthen hair strands, and improve the overall health of your hair. One of the most important moringa benefits for hair is that it boosts hair growth. With all these nutrients that moringa contains, it nourishes the hair and promotes growth. Vitamin A plays a crucial role in the development of healthy cells and tissues in the body. For the proportion, I make use of 1.5 tablespoons. Moving on to our second ingredient, I have dried rosemary leaves. Please, if you don't have the dried version, use the fresh ones. Using rosemary on the hair stimulates growth of the hair follicles, improves blood flow to the scalp, helps fight dandruff due to its antifungal properties, and can help reverse hair damage due to its antioxidant properties. Rosemary is highly nutrient rich and contains vitamins A and C and vitamin B6. A good source of iron, rosemary also contains calcium, magnesium, and potassium. For the proportion, I made use of 2 tablespoons of the dried rosemary leaves. Moving on to our third ingredient, I have coffee. For this, I'm going to be making use of this brand of coffee called Nescafe. Please feel free to use any coffee you have around you. This is from a brand called Nescafe and is popular here in Nigeria. So I'll be making use of 1 sachet like so. A sachet is equivalent to 1 tablespoon. Enhance your dark hair using coffee. It is said to bring some nice tint to brown or black hair and strengthen the hair strands. Coffee stimulates your hair roots to promote hair growth. It detangles unmanageable hair. It detoxifies your scalp. It adds vibrancy to natural hair color. It boosts blood circulation in the scalp. It can be used as a natural dye for gray hair. Can be used as a leave-in conditioner. So for the proportion, I just added a sachet to our jar. And moving on, I poured 500 ml worth of boiled water. Make sure your water boils at 100 degrees Celsius so that it can steep all the ingredients you have in the jar. Because this jar came with a rubber lid, we are going to be keeping that aside and using our foil paper to cover this. So cover this and allow to brew or steep for 12 hours. Please do not allow this to brew or steep for overnight. So after 12 hours, it is ready. The ingredients must have released all its nutrients in the liquid, which is the hot water we used. Right now this is cold. Before it was hot. I was unable to hold the jar. So transfer this into your strainer and make sure you strain without allowing particles into your hair tea. After straining, the next thing to do is to transfer this hair tea into your applicator bottle or your spray bottle, whichever you like. This spray can be used on your hair as a leave-in treatment. It can also be used on your washed hair as a rinse out treatment. So I'll be transferring this into my spray bottle because I'm going to be using it as a leave-in treatment. If I were to use it as a rinse out, I will just leave it in the bowl and then pour it on my hair. The last ingredient that I added to this is my lavender essential oil. You can use peppermint or any other essential oil that you have. I have lavender and I love the scent. That is why I'm using lavender. I added that in 5 drops. Then I shook the bottle and this is ready for use. For the application, you already know that I love to use my hair teas as a leave-in. Please listen, the reason why this Ayurveda products are not working for you is because you're not consistent with it. Some of you use it once a week, some of you don't use it as I usually advise you should use it. So if you follow the instructions, I promise you you're going to see results from 2 weeks of consistent use. Just apply it on your hair as a base for your moisture routine. Why it dries out your hair is that you don't follow up with your leave-in conditioning cream. So after applying this, the next thing that I would do is to apply my leave-in conditioner and then seal with hair butter cream or hair growth oil. The reason for the sealant is just to help the moisture not to escape quickly out of your hair. So you have to use this as a base before you apply your leave-in treatment. Apply this from your scalp to your tips, your hair tips. Your scalp being the place where the hair grows out from, your tips being the oldest part of your hair, meaning that whatever you're doing to your hair, also do it to your hair tips, which is the oldest part of your hair, so that it doesn't dry out, knot and brittle or break. So for the storage, you are to store this in your refrigerator for only 5 days. After 5 days, it goes rancid, meaning that it becomes less potent. It gets spoiled. So you don't need to use a spoiled product on your hair. Because we did not add preservatives to this, that is why you have to put it in your refrigerator. Please don't ask me in the comment section, Dima, why can't we leave it out of the refrigerator for those of us who doesn't have refrigerator? Please, sister, if you don't have refrigerator, kindly go to the market and buy preservatives. For your preservatives, I highly recommend Germa Plus or Optifine. When you buy this, for this proportion, you are to add 1% of the preservatives to your hair product. That way, it will be able to stay without the refrigerator for a longer period of time, say 6 months or 1 year, depending on the strength of the preservatives. Thank you for watching, and please ask your questions in the comments. See you soon.